legs. Too slippery.
Age of about 6 to 6.5 years in captivity, 5 years in the wild, so pretty short lifespans. Now obviously these four devils in here have been raised in captivity, so they don't really act like normal devils. Now in the wild you wouldn't see this, or devils cuddling up like this. They're actually solitary creatures, and they're very territorial little creatures as well, especially males. So Davison here wouldn't put up with 3 females like this in his territory, out of mating season that is, so it's very, very uncommon. Now these guys, from the moment they're born, they have to fight to survive. Even in captivity, when they're born, they have to fight. Now, what will happen, these guys will mate during March and April and give birth in May, June and July. So during the winter time here in Tassie, when it does get pretty cold, but obviously they're Tasmanian animals, so they've adapted to the Tasmanian climate. It's what they prefer. They don't really like the heat. They've got very thick insulated fur that helps get that heat in and the cold out. Plus they're black, which attracts the heat. So if it does get too hot, they stress out a hell of a lot. They don't like it. They find it very hard to cool down. So like dogs and cats, they pant to cool down. They don't have sweat glands. So they usually just go for a swim or find a bit of shade. So awesome. Yeah, mate. Rightio. Now, like I was saying before, guys, devils are scavengers. Now, obviously being scavengers, food pickings are very, very slim. Now, in order for a devil to find enough food to sustain themselves, they usually travel anywhere between 10 to 15k every single night. So, you can sort of imagine 10 to 15k is a pretty big distance for such a small animal, but they're very strong and endurable little creatures. Now, when you look at them, they don't look very powerful. They look sort of small and weakish, but these guys are extremely powerful. Now, if you look at their jaws and how wide their heads are, they have huge muscle structure around the sides of their faces and around their jaws. So that means they can bite very, very hard. Now, when these guys eat, they eat everything. They eat the fur, bone, teeth, claws, fingernails, scales, all the insides, all the muscle meat. Whatever they find, the entire carcass is totally consumed. So that means they crush up all that bone and even the skull as well. So in order to do that, like I said, very, very powerful jaws. If you think how hard a German Shepherd or a Pit Bull can bite, literally times it by 5 and you have a devil. They have about 2,500 pounds per square inch of pressure in just one bite, which is just under a saltwater crocodile.